this workshop, you're going to feel that this is one of the best time investment you've done. And I'm going to be covering about how you can get started, not to just learn some tools, but actually build a real AI business. We've had hundreds and hundreds of them who are already building, who are earning recurring revenue. That means they're getting clients to pay them every single month. The clients are using the platform, they're using like systems, and in turn, they're just not like using ChatGPT or Claude, but actually they are becoming one of them at a different scale. Not $1 billion, not $1 million, but couple of lakhs, right? Like how do you make that couple of lakhs or crores? I'm going to show you exactly how you can implement this. And if you're from any part of India right now, or you're from UAE, Dubai, Qatar, or any other part of this world, I want to welcome you to this AI business workshop. Today is going to be a day where we'll unveil every step by step on how you can walk away with a complete business plan on how to start your AI business and earn recurring revenue. I'm going to unveil all of my systems, and I'm going to show you hundreds of them who are already doing it and are successful. You're going to get a ready-made template to get started. So without taking further time, let's get started. I'm going to share my presentation with you here. The first thing I want to cover is that 90% digital businesses fail. Okay, and if you're like, Karthik, what is this? Like, beginning of the workshop, you're talking negative. It's not negative. I would say it's always important to know the other side of it. Okay, there's a good side of it, but 90% of startups actually fail. 90% of digital businesses fail. And there's only 10% businesses that actually succeed in the online space. The rest of them are either breaking even, they're just having a little bit of cash flow, or they just like surviving themselves. It's not negative, but very few businesses, that's less than 10%, will actually make it bigger. And you know what is the number one reason for 90% of those digital businesses to fail? And there's only one reason, and that is they are easily replaceable. That means their clients can take them out. Let's say it's a digital marketer, so they can replace a digital marketer. It's a coach, they can leave one coach and move to another one. Let's say they're a service provider and you're helping them with maybe travel bookings or manufacturing or any business you're in. So they can actually leave you and move to an alternate place. Why? Because they have nothing to lose. So how do we survive then? How does the 10% operate? The 90% of the businesses look like, how can I beat my competition? How can I be above my competition? How can I be the best so that they don't go to them and they come to me? And there's 10% people who think very different. And their answers are not this. Become as important of oxygen is for you, as important your business is for them. Whether you're giving them a coaching, whether you're giving them services, whether you're selling digital products, you're a digital expert, freelancer, marketing services, consulting, anything you're doing, if your products and services are not as important of oxygen, they are going to replace you. Become as important. How many of you oxygen completely agree with this? If that is true, type C in the chat box. If you can be replaced, they can leave you and walk to another customer, other business, right? But if you're not replaceable, they cannot leave you. Today, you're going to learn about how to become that irreplaceable digital business by the time you're leaving. Okay, we've done this over and over again, and I'm definitely going to like run you through and walk you through this. So before we do that, let's get to know each other a little bit. So give me a quick, which city are you from in the chat box? Okay, give me a quick here. Okay, so I think let's take him out. Okay, so yeah, Hyderabad, Goa, Bangalore, just hold on. Okay, yeah. Gurugram, Indrapuram, awesome, Chennai. Fantastic. So before we do that, let's get to know each other a little bit. So give me a quick. Okay, we have Qatar, we have Mumbai, we have Bhopal, we have Pune, then we have Trinilveli, good to see Dubai. Hindi, no, this is going to be an English masterclass. Okay, we're going to have Bangalore, Dubai, UAE, great to see Jairam from Dubai. Okay, we can see Chittoor. Yes, awesome, Ashwin from Kerala. Good to meet all of you. Yeah, by the way, we are live, so I'm doing this live workshop. So sit back, completely relax, and the next 3 hours, okay, no matter what appointments you have, commitment you have, keep it aside, stay focused here, because what I'm going to give you is a 3 days of content in 3 hours. You could actually be learning this in 3 full days, but the next 3 hours is going to be super quick, up to the point, not very fast, neither slow, but I'm going to maintain a pace that you can understand also, so that any distractions are there, make sure that you leave it and you completely focus on here. Okay, let's quickly jump into my presentation so that I can walk you through and jump in and we can get started with this. Just give me a second, let me close my tabs and we are good to start right now. Awesome. So the topic for today I'm going to cover is about how to build a 1 crore or $100,000 business by end of today. So you learn about how to build this. So keep a notepad with you. So just in case you're getting a good pointers or good important things, just write it down. Okay, this is not going to be a quick thing that I just give you something, but I'm going to walk you through exactly the understanding of building a successful AI business. Okay, anything that's quick, fast, just showing you around is not going to help you. I'm going to give you unveil everything so that you just have to listen, note down those pointers, and make a note of that. So if you're starting off your digital business or you're already in one, so how to get fastest to that 1 crore number? If you're from India, if you're from abroad, let's say $100,000. Okay, how to get to that number? Build, like what kind of a product should you sell, what kind of services should you sell? Okay, because if you're not selling the right thing, the product market fit is not there. So eventually your business will not be relevant to the market. The third thing we'll be talking about is position and selling. So how to position yourself so that you can actually go to the market, put your AI business there and sell it. So it's a triple P. That's the problem what people are ready to pay for. Product market fit, what product in AI should you actually be giving? Third one is how to position and how to sell it. Okay, if you're all excited to learn about these three most important things that will help you build an AI business, type E in the chat box. If this is really exciting for you to learn these three steps, to understand what problem that people are paying for right now, I'll give you the data which is working right now. You don't have to experiment. Second one, I'll give you the exact product that people are looking for. Third one, I'm going to talk about how to position yourself and how to build your business around it, right? Because this is where you will end up like saving a lot of time, which you can quickly learn and implement. So let's get into the next important thing. Just in case you're meeting me for the first time, a quick introduction about myself. My name is Karthik Naidu. I've spent a decade chasing one-time deals. And that's where I understood that a lot of people are selling businesses, but they're selling one-time products. So rather than that, they can actually go ahead and build a business that is recurring in nature, so that you can get that recurring revenue. And next is I'm the founder of SaaS Universe. So I'm not a coach only. So I build a real business. Okay, SaaS Universe is a business which has done more than 11 crores in the last financial year. So we are valued at more than 70 crores today. It's completely bootstrapped from India. We have hundreds and hundreds of agencies and more than, I think, 12,000 sub accounts under our platform, and completely bootstrapped from India in less than 2 years. Okay, I'm going to unveil exactly how we built it. And the best part is you can learn and implement the same principles. If you're excited to learn the principles, type LP in the chat box. Learning the principles. So now what I'm giving you is not a theory stuff. It's a real time I'm building right in front of businesses. Right? Like we have a community, we have a product, we're selling it. We are in the space of AI. We are doing it for ourselves. And the best part is I can show you exactly what we are doing so that you can leverage that, build it like the way hundreds of them are doing. Awesome. Let's get started with the next point. The next is about I've helped thousands of digital experts to launch their own AI software business. Okay, a lot of people think that, okay, now what do I do? How do I do? The best business to be in is the AI tech business. The reason is because no matter you're a coach, consultant, or a service provider, you need to have a product of your own. And today we're going to talk about that. How to build a product so that people don't pay only for your time. Imagine if you're a coach, you have to like continuously train them. If you're a service provider, you have to work, then you get paid. Right? But how about if you're a consultant, you need to spend more time. But how about you being this, where you put in that efforts one time and work with them for like 1 month or 2 months, and then that's it. And they're going to stay with you forever, like next 1 year, 2 years, and they end up paying you every single month. How to build that model. And my mission is to turn every digital expert into an AI entrepreneur. Because digital entrepreneurship is growing so fast today. Right? People are joining in to become consultants, they're becoming coaches, they're like training people, there are like digital marketers, service providers, freelancers. Like a lot of digital economy is growing right now, but most of them are stepping into the wrong step. Right? They don't know exactly which is going to work, and that's why they're trying everything. Right? And they try, and when it doesn't work, it's a heartbreak. Literally like, oh my God, I tried so hard, it didn't work. And I want to protect you from that. Because what I'm going to give you is the most stable amongst every option that you see. I can literally give you that entire roadmap. Because whatever you're selling right now, no matter your services, your coaching, this is the easiest, fastest, and the most stable amongst everything that you can imagine. Okay, so today is going to be a very important day. So next 3 hours, block your calendar so that you can focus here. Let's pick up the first one. The problem people pay for. So we need to identify why will people first of all pay for a digital business. 10 years back, if somebody told online people are going to buy, people would have been like little skeptical. They'd be like, oh, I can't buy it online. But today, online purchase has become so normal. Like it's just like you spend probably online more than offline. Right? That's exactly the way it is. So what are the problems that people are facing that you can deliver digitally? That means sitting anywhere in the world, you can help clients across. Like for me, I'm from Bangalore, from India. I can help you even if you're from Dubai, Qatar, you're from US, Canada, Canada, India, like wherever you're from, we can technically like connect because it's virtual. And that's the leverage that you get in a digital business. No other business can give you. If you have the right steps, you can implement and do it. That's where you build it. And that's how we built like thousands of communities because of the leverage of digital business. Right? Tell me how many of you have this dream of actually building a digital business? Type DB in the chat box. Digital business. If you're already in one, congratulations, you're at least like 50% there. Okay, you want to learn how to build AI digital business. But how many of you really want to build a digital business? Imagine nothing going anywhere. You can actually sit in a studio, sit in your office, sit in your home, and run this business, which can give you like thousands or even lakhs. Right? That's the best part about it. And they're like many people are doing it. It's not new anymore. Okay. The biggest problem that you can solve is for different kinds of people. Right? You can help maybe like consumers, people are buying it, maybe shopping, D2C, and all that stuff. Or there is one industry which is ready to pay you no matter. Consumers who use it like on a daily life, but their max. See that any business is through businesses itself. So the first thing, if you're solving a problem, please step in and find businesses to do this. If you're wondering like Karthik, okay, this is good, but I'm a health coach. I need to help my patients. Like how can I actually build a business to business? Because they're my patients and I can't do anything about it. Now think about it. That's you create more clinics like yours. Like you've seen the chain of clinics. You've seen like maybe a franchise model. You see like a distribution model. Like the entire businesses in the world build in the same format because they work with businesses and businesses work with consumers. Right? For you, your clients are going to be businesses. And those businesses will have their own clients. Now, when you work with businesses, there's a huge advantage that we can help them. And the number one advantage that you get is to solve 4 areas that they're really struggling with. That means if you go to a business owner and help them, they are ready to pay you first thing so that you know that you're not going to do any free app. Like a lot of people build a mobile app or any tool and they think that I'm just going to give it to people and a lot of people are going to download it. But the point is they're going to use it for free. Think about it. Apple's health app is probably one of the best. Right? So you'll have a lot of consumer apps coming in, but you can't really monetize that. The best way to monetize is to help a business. Okay, if everybody is super clear on that, type SC in the chat box. Give me a super clear in the chat box if you're actually clear on your direction. That means you need to focus and think on ways that how can you help businesses so that they actually look at it as an investment, not as an expense. You go to a consumer and tell them, they're like, oh, why should I spend money? You go to a business and show them how to make more money. Now they're like, this is an investment. I'm ready to invest this much. So how can you actually give me the results? Like this is where the whole world is moving. Like even Microsoft told recently that their 70% of revenue comes from one company. Okay, and do you know which is that? OpenAI. Literally like Microsoft's, like almost 70% of their income is coming from one single client. Members and clients. I don't call clients because they're all a part of our community for a long time. But we have people from six years. Like till date, they pay their renewals, they upgrade it, they start using it, and they've never left in 6 years. There's no service or product that you can actually retain with that. And I'm going to show you exactly how to build that. There are 4 pillars. If you solve these 4 problems, any problem in any of these or all of them, right, you will have a solid business. You got it? If you're helping a business owner with 4 pillars, first one is what? Marketing. Let's say you're going and helping the person to get more inquiries, the more leads. What is it now? It's a marketing thing. You're helping a person to maintain social media reels. You're maybe doing an editing for them, freelancing to keep their social engagement. Now what's happening? You're actually helping in the area of marketing. If you're helping a business owner with, you can think about it. It can be running ads. It can be organic content. More appointments now, and I can make more sales. So naturally, if your sales are increasing, people will end up paying you more. Now think about it. There are a lot of marketplaces and people like who are in this space. Like in India, it's like India Mart is like doing good, Just Dial. All these businesses, how they did? Because they helped businesses to get more sales. And that's a way of thinking. So if you can help businesses to get more sales, then you're sorted. And if you're helping in other countries or other domains, there are businesses that you can help who are looking to increase their revenue because the more revenue, they're ready to invest. So there's a rule called 10% rule. If you can help a person make 1 lakh rupees a month, they will happily pay you like 10,000 rupees. If you help a person to make 10 lakh rupees, they can happily pay you 1 lakh. You see that there's a 10% rule. That means if you're in the service business, this is one of the classic measurements that you can do. Because of you, how much of business are they earning? You're helping them make 3 lakhs, 5 lakhs. You're helping them make $10,000, then naturally people are like interested to pay you. If you help them make $10,000, they're ready to pay you $1,000. If you're helping them make 10,000 dirhams, they'll pay you like 800,000 dirhams. See that? Now this is where you need to look at how you can help them in the sales part. Third one is about operations. Don't worry on how to sell, what to do, all of this stuff will cover. Okay. I'm giving you the problem that you should already solve. And please keep a notepad. If you're getting some ideas about your thoughts, your industry, I know most of you are digital experts, you're already into coaching, consulting, or agencies, or you're already like somebody who's looking to start in this direction. Think about what is suitable for you and keep writing. Okay. Don't just listen to this. It's like an interactive. So I want you to keep a pen and book. Write down whatever is relevant for you. Most important. Don't let that big idea slip away your mind. Most of the time, the idea just comes in. If you don't take action, it goes away. It's happened many times, right? So that's one thing I've seen. Operations. If you're helping a business to run their operations, for example, you're helping a gym to maintain their members, log in, log out, or you're helping a business like, let's say, clinic to get more appointments, and when appointments comes in, maintaining those appointments, sending them reminders, all these are operation stuff. If you can help a business to operate those, a salon, right? You can kind of help many businesses in the operations area. Fourth one is the finance area. If you're helping them to solve with, let's say, invoicing or maybe like finance related, you're helping them with audit, or maybe you're solving their finance product of maintaining the books of accounts, or helping in direction of money, like even payment gateways are in the finance domain. So if you can be in one of this, like marketing, sales, operations, and finance, any one of this, or a little of one or two of them, or all four of them, you will end up building a big business. Because no matter what AI comes in, no matter what happens in the world, this four is not going to change anytime soon. You will need businesses to do marketing, you'll need them to do sales, you need them to operate the business, you also need them to manage the finances. So these four pillars are where your focus should be, right? And that is where the biggest AI opportunity that is there right now, which a lot of people are not able to see. Okay, I'm glad that you're in this workshop today because I'm going to unveil and show you how you can see that. And that is where the biggest businesses in India right now are. Like even think about any other country. I'm just taking an example because I'm from here and I've known this market exactly how it works. And similarly, it works everywhere else, right? Small businesses, micro businesses operate the same thing. If I take a statistics here, there are more than 63 million micro, small, and medium businesses. And that is where the biggest business. That's the MSME we call, right? Many businesses. You walk down the street, you'll find a lot of businesses. And with so many businesses, 97% of them are falling under the category of micro. What is micro? Micro is a business who earns less than 10 crore rupees a year. That is like $1 million. Okay, USD. So if you're looking at 10 crores of annual income, that business comes under micro business. Okay, like 0 to 10 crores. And then comes 10 crores to above, and then multiple MNCs and other things. 97% of that businesses in 63 million fall under the category who's making less than 10 crores. And if you're like, Karthik, like $1 million is amazing. Like it's still like people making 1 million or 500K. Why do you call micro business? Because it's as per the standard. And if you look at the business world, people are doing millions and some businesses do even billions valuation. So if you're looking at bigger, larger picture, these are called micro businesses. Now, these micro businesses are completely neglected. Okay, why? Because I'm going to show you here. There are many bigger companies who are helping enterprise clients like the MNCs. Like if you look at Anthropic, Salesforce, SAP, you've heard all these names, right? Most of them don't even target a travel agent, a manufacturer, or maybe an event organizer, a freelancer. They're not targeting them at all. They're looking at how to sign up the MNCs, the multinational companies, so that they can help them directly. Like the MNCs. Like if you look at Anthropic, Salesforce, SAP, you've heard all these names, right? Most of them don't even target a travel agent, a manufacturer, or maybe and that is where their focus is. Second is the mid segment. The mid segment is where you'll see a lot of small businesses working there. Right? These small businesses are doing a couple of tens of crores, maybe 30 crore, 40 crore, 50 crore annual income. And with that kind of a revenue, you'll see HubSpot, Zoho, and all these companies who are actually battling at that scale. They're looking at how can we get in there, like how can we become a part of their companies, because naturally they'll get paid and the stability is very higher. And there is another one, which is the micro businesses, which is 63 million. That means more than 97% of the businesses are in micro, but there is nobody who's serving there. There are some of these companies who try to do, but that's not their focus. They're not there to solve the real problems. They're just like, okay, we're going to give this, you want to use it, use it. And that is where the big opportunity is, right? With nobody serving this, there are 63 million businesses. If you walk down a street, you can find 100 businesses around you, no matter which part of the country you are from, which part of your country you're from. Like from anywhere you just walk down, you'll find like tens and just help them get that one thing that's about getting them more leads, I mean, you're sorted with that. And that is where the biggest opportunity comes in, where you'll see all the millionaires and billionaires who build the businesses in digital space, like Alex Harmozy or Russell Brunson, they've all leveraged that one thing I'm going to share with you today. They're still tapping into the same market. They know exactly what's the formula. And the best part is it's so big that even like 1,000 of them like that will still not be able to cover a 10% of the market. The market is so big. Like we'll never be able to tap into that. Even if 100,000 of us do the same thing, still there's going to be a lot more opportunity for everyone. And that's the best part about it. So this is how the world did it. And I want to share with you exactly how we did it. Now, before I even share you the model, how you can do it, I want to give you a quick backstory on how we did it, because you will be able to relate when you understand the exact plan what happened in 6 years rather than going and spending 6 years. Okay, this is what is going to make you completely like overview. So how many of you are ready to learn and listen and understand about how we did it from scratch, 0 rupees down, nothing from scratch, and today with a valuation over 70 crores in the digital space, doing over 10 to 11 CR in the last year, making more than $1 million. If you're ready, type R in the chat box. I'm going to unveil exactly step-by-step process on what worked, what mistakes we did, what worked and what didn't work, so that you don't have to actually repeat those mistakes, so that you can actually understand and build it faster way. Awesome. I feel like that's one of the best things, right? Like if you can learn from somebody who's been there and done it, it's faster. You know that person is speaking out of experience. So how did I do it in India? I'm going to like share the entire journey. This was the 18 crore in revenue, which we began with. Okay, how did we generate this kind of a revenue in Indian market where a lot of people said it's not possible? How could we do that? This was the year 2022. You can see here I delivered a speech where I spoke in a keynote which spoke about how I grew my SaaS funnel from 75,000 to 50 lakhs using webinars. This was way back in 2022. Maybe ChatGPT also was not there. You see that? Like, or maybe it's very new. People didn't know about it. Right? 2022, even before AI came in, this market was already dominated. So we were making more than 50 lakhs a month in 2021-22 when people even didn't have access to AI. And that's the power of this. Today it's much easier to do. I'm going to walk you through how this journey happened. In 2014 is where I started my entrepreneurship journey. So I'm a lawyer by profession, but I never practiced. Okay, so I've completed my law in Bangalore University and I've enrolled also. So I can actually become a practicing lawyer, but I'm an entrepreneur right now. Okay, so once I completed my law, I wanted to start a business. Okay, that's where I was wondering like, okay, which business to start? Okay, like just like all of you who's like thinking right now, I made a list of it. What can I start? Like, let me go into education, restaurant, let me go into travel, let me go into this. And that's where I zeroed down upon education. I said 2014, let me start a school. Why? Because this is going to never die. Okay, when I started this, there's no big vision of like building something big, nothing. I just wanted to survive. I wanted to get that income so that I can feed myself and make sure that I can take care of it. Okay, I was just finished college and I was like, let me start a school. From 2014, I started, it didn't work in first 3 years. 14, 15, 16, it was a loss. And in 2017, I started my own brand, which is White Petals. And after that, in the 3 years, we grew from here to our own building. Okay, we got like first year about 30 students, second year 85 students, and third year we were about 160 students. So we grew year by year. We almost doubled every year, and we did extremely good. And even we built our own campus. Life was going amazing until one day in 2020, all of you know that COVID. If COVID hadn't come, I don't think we would have built a digital business. This was not by choice. I did not come into digital business because I wanted to. It was just an opportunity. It was just by chance. So in 2020, everything came into problem, and all the physical schools were about to close. We had about 4 to 5 branches then. Okay, we were doing extremely good in multiple branches. Then we were about to like close it down. And in 2020, I happened to understand that there is something called digital business. Let me learn this. Why? Because I'll improve communication. I'll improve speaking in front of camera. So I can learn something which is going to help me in leadership in future. So when I'm building institution bigger, so I can actually have this good skill. And that is where in 2020, I enrolled into a program, into a community, and started learning how to build a digital business. This was my exact desk. Okay, during COVID time, you can see here the date to May 2020. And that was the time, 30th April 2020, I jumped in. And in the month of thing, I understood one thing while starting a digital business was making videos was number one priority. It is like a basic skill. Like a lot of people think that I want to build a digital business. But the point is, maybe they're not good at videos. I understand that today you can build videos through AI and all this stuff. You can still do it. I'm talking about videos is number one skill. But if you can speak them, that is where you can actually sell. Now, I cannot replace this webinar with a AI avatar as of now. Maybe in the future, yes, but as of now, no, that human connection is required. And human connection will stay. So I understood that videos are going to be everything. Was I good at it? No, I was not. So what I did was, the only one golden word was practice. I said the only way I can become better is to go and speak more. So I started recording videos when I was at home, when I was walking. The entire COVID time, my only task was get up, open the camera, just speak. Initially, my videos were like really pathetic. I was not able to frame a sentence in front of the thing. Not so long ago, it's just 2020. Once I understood this video, how many of you agree with this? Type agree with a lot of E in the chat box. If you understand that video making and speaking in front of camera is the number one skill you require to actually grow. Give me agree with a lot of E's in the chat box. I can see Gauri mentioning that, Rishi, awesome. Milind, awesome. Right, Jayanta, then Anish. Great, right? Each one of them, whoever is like, know exactly the importance of it. Thank you so much. I'm just pausing the chat box. So it'll open in a couple of minutes. So the practice was one of the things. So I went ahead, I practiced, and I launched my first webinar. And I said, if I'm selling, I'm going to sell through webinar. Okay, so because I want to like I want to speak in front of camera and learn and get rid of this. I want to leave that fear of thinking that what people will think, will it work, will it not work? So I started detaching from result. I said like, let's do it anyway. It doesn't matter. So I started on 29th May 2020. And after that, the first month, okay, I'm giving you my exact Excel sheet numbers of that time. Okay, 2020. We made about 75,000 rupees. Okay, Indian rupees. So this was the time I was like, okay, this is amazing, right? Like I'm able to make like a good thing, about $800. So this is like brilliant sitting at home during a COVID. The second month, it gave me a shock. It said like, okay, now 30,000 a month. So then I decided, okay, this is not going to work. Okay, I think I've spent 2 months, so much of effort I put. I've worked so hard. I think this doesn't deserve my time. I'm putting too much effort and I'm not making money. I was just this much of quitting. I thought, let me just run my schools and business. I can do more. What is this? Like, I'm putting so much effort and nothing is working. And at that point, I heard one of our very senior person. Okay, he gave me one advice. I still can't forget that, and I want to share it with you. He said that I was just this much of quitting. It is literally very easy to quit. Okay, but the movement you're quitting, you need to understand one thing is people who have sticked on by doing the same thing, whether they like it or don't like it, have hit the finish line. It's not even winning. They have hit the finishing line. And the best part is, more than 70% in life will never hit the finish line. If you just finish this, you will be in the top 30%. One thing sat in my mind. I was like, yeah, what happens right now doesn't matter. Let's go all in. And now from that confidence of mindset from 30,000 went all the way to 1.6 lakh. And now I was like sitting at home and I'm making like $1,600 at 2020. And I was like, I don't even have to do anything. I can sit in front of camera and and Milind, they also run a brand called Canebot. They were also part of the community, and many more people, like more than 650 businesses joined during that time. And from there, the income started going from 1.6 lakh, 3.8 lakh, 5 lakh, 5.5. Then this, I got COVID, December. And after that, we got into 4.5 lakh. After 4.5 lakh, February, March, April, May, June, everything is same. I'm doing everything in this world. It's not going above that. But still, that was like a good income. I mean, like 4-5 lakhs a month making was like extremely good. But I was not happy. I'm like, how do we go to next level? How many of you have actually are in a situation where you kind of like hit a ceiling like this? Type me in the chat box. Like you're doing everything, but you feel that you're already like stuck at one income, whether it's 1 lakh a month, 2 lakh a month, 5 lakh, 10 lakh, 50 lakh, doesn't matter. You're kind of like stuck in one income like this. Okay, I can see that. Understood two problems that I was facing. I decoded, I wrote down what are the two problems. Problem number one was members were not profitable to franchise. I was teaching people how to go and build a big brand. Okay, but the problem was those people were not good at running their own business. Not everyone, most of them. So my problem was not helping them scale, but helping them survive. That I understood. Like I'm actually teaching the wrong people to scale. Second thing, the clients were leaving 3 to 6 months. They come, they learn, they're done with it, they're leaving and going away. So what was happening? I was in a constant hunt of thinking how to get more new people. Until I realized this is never going to solve my problem. If I'm selling a product and services and finding new people every time to survive, my ad cost is so high to acquire. I will never be able to make this profitable. And that is where I went ahead and made a decision. I made a decision to build a business that can give me income every single month. What can give? I started like thinking on that. That is where I realized that every businesses who came to me were spending money on one thing, and that was tools. They were buying email marketing system. They were buying a CRM. They were buying some WhatsApp marketing. And I was like, if they are spending happily 30,000 to 40,000 rupees to these companies and these businesses, and let's say we are putting so much effort, and I'm helping them with 5,000 rupees. Like I'm giving a course at 5,000. And later I'm thinking about how can I maybe give a 20,000 rupees course. But the point is like, at that time itself, knowledge was not that valuable. Like people didn't look at investing that much. And right now with AI access, you know how important it is. People can just go like put on Claude and they can generate a report which can outbeat any coach, right? And it's getting so smarter every day. So why would people actually pay? And that is where I understood I should not be stuck with the income and a business model that is going to be saturated. That's where I made a decision to bring in software as a service. That is what is SaaS. So I got to know that, okay, at that time, I was no developer. I have no background of it. I don't have investment. So 2021, I found this white label software which I can sell. And I said, like, let me put my brand name and go launch it. So I launched this in 2021 called My Pipeline. Okay, so white labeling is basically you don't build the product entirely. So the product is ready. You put your logo, you put your domain, and it becomes your product. Actually, because your clients are going to use it and they're going to like do that. Once I launched this, okay, right from 4.5 lakh was my average revenue. It went all the way from 4.5 lakh to 18 lakh, 10 lakh, 7 lakhs, 9.7, 15 lakhs, 31 lakhs. And from there, it went to 19 to 14 to 13, and we hit a high of 54 lakhs in the month of May 2020. And my entire journey from 2020 to 2022 was scaled up with one important shift I did. I moved my digital business, which can give me recurring revenue. I built a product that people were using, which they need and they want it every time. How many of you had a mind-opening movement? Type MO in the chat box. It was actually gave you a mind-opening moment to like, oh my God, this is true. Because this was the breakthrough exactly that happened to me. I was like stuck working so hard and thinking that why am I not able to make more? The point was not about working hard. The point was about bringing something that people pay for without me. And that is where the product came in. And once I got this product, I understood that, okay, now people are going to like pay me. And from here, there was no looking back. We built it over to 55 lakhs and scaled it up. And this was my journey where in 2022, I delivered a talk of 75,000 rupees to over 55 lakhs. And if you see here, even one of the comments which mentions here the most inspiring story of you, Karthik sir. The most enlightenment moment was when Sid sir, that Siddharth Rajshekar is where I learned from digital, and said the next Russell Brunson of India. Because people building digital businesses back in 2020 was very less. Okay, people didn't really understand the potential of building a tool, a system. Most of the companies you see today didn't exist in 2020, but leveraging it early changed it. And you know what? The best part is about in today, 2026, when you're sitting here, it's been the best ever year where people are open to pay subscription for tools. In 2021-22, we used to struggle to convince people that you need to pay 5,000 a month, 6,000 a month. They used to be like, why should I pay every month? Give me one time. But today, people have got used to it. Thanks to ChatGPT, thanks to Claude, thanks to Geo, thanks to whatever you mean. Because people have got into the subscription economy. Everybody type as SE in the chat box. Subscription economy. This is the economy which did not exist in 21, 22, 23. I'm telling you, it right now, people are willing to pay for things every single month. And you're probably in the brightest time ever. Because now you don't have to convince a person. The person is ready to pay. Only thing you need to understand what to give them. If you're able to crack what a good product that you can give them, I think half of your problem is done. I want to connect it to a digital business. Okay, I want to give you like a very quick story. I know all of you will be like, Karthik, this is amazing, but give me like tools. I want to see like systems. I'm going to cover a lot. There's going to be a lot of practical learning. It's not just going to be theory stuff. But what I'm sharing with you is a subconscious level of understanding about this. Because only a person who's been there and done it can actually come and tell you these. Showing your tool, showing a system, showing a quick thing can be done. But understanding the journey is where the true magic is, so that you understand that you can implement. How many of you are finding this valuable? Type V in the chat box. If you're actually finding this valuable, where you're just not learning some surface level information, but really understanding the evolution of how did the years go in digital business, what was done, a person just like you, like walking through this path of what you're planning to walk. Because it's going to save you like years of time. Thank you so much for that. Okay, let's go ahead right now to understand one story which inspired me a lot. Okay, this was the story of McDonald's. Okay, if you watch the movie Founder, the story is there, right? Now, if you look at Ray Kroc, he's the person who started scaling McDonald's. Okay, and when he came into McDonald's, he understood one thing is McDonald's is not selling burgers. Thank you so much for that. McDonald's is not in the burger business. If you watch the movie, you understand that McDonald's was in the real estate business. And if you're new to this statement, I'll justify how they mean. McDonald's tells that the prominent real estate, what they own in the prominent location is of their own. They buy the property, they renew it, and they rent it out. They rent out to their own franchisees, and some of them they lease and they rent it out to their own franchisees. So basically, they have a margin of every rental that they're picking up. They might go to a building and say that, give me this, I'm opening McDonald's, and give me this at 5 lakhs. The building owner is excited. Other people can pay 7 lakhs, but he'll be like, he'll choose McDonald's. He'll take 5 lakhs because it becomes a central hub. Once a McDonald's open, the building value is gone, right? It goes to the top. Now, once a McDonald's comes here, so it'll rent out to their own person, maybe at 8 lakhs. So they're going to make 3 lakh profit. So that is where McDonald's model worked really well. And they are in the real estate business because their maximum in the return that comes in through rent, through the lease that they picked up. And that is where this whole idea came in. And I was wondering always that if McDonald's is not making money from the burgers, but McDonald's are actually making money on the place where the burgers are flipped. That means it's not the burgers, it's the place where the burgers are cooked. And I was like, okay, this is amazing. Every digital business is like this. If you think, a lot of people are trying to sell burgers. They're trying to tell, I'll build your funnel, I'll build your ads, I will launch your performance marketing, I will do consulting, I'll do graphic designing, I'll do editing. But most of them are not realizing that they're selling burgers which will never make them rich, which will never help the business to grow. The only way to grow and make something like really big, how McDonald's did or how I did it, is to own the place where your services are delivered. I'll repeat that. The platform or the place where you deliver your services, and if you can own that, that is where you build a business like McDonald's. People are building websites, it should be on your platform. People are sending emails, it should be through your platform. People are storing their contacts, should be on your platform. People are actually going and getting their clients onboarded, should be on your platform. When you build Russell Brunson, every one of them were able to build their business. Is everyone super clear with this? Type SC in the chat box. If you're doing a digital service, if you're, let's say, helping people with funnel building, you need to own the platform on where you're delivering that service. That is where the true magic changes. And if you look at this, that is where comes in the first foundation. If you can solve the problems what people are facing, and you know where to solve the problem, and the problem can be solved on your own place, your own product, your own system, but that is where you see the scale up happens. That brings us to the second point, which is the product. Now we're talking about the land, right? We're talking about a product that will actually be scalable, that people require. They want to. You can go and build your own product. Okay, how is it? Maybe like you hire a development team. Okay, you pay them money and tell them, okay, give me a funnel builder because I'm a performance marketer. I launch a lot of funnels. Let's say, give me a CRM because I'm helping a lot of businesses to adapt to CRM. Give me a WhatsApp tool so that I can help people to automate using WhatsApp. Or give me a community platform. I will do this through community so that I can help more people to store their courses. Or maybe a tool to generate agreements, HR tool to maybe maintain all the resumes, payroll, ERP, no matter what it is. These are the products which people require, right? Now, whatever consulting, whatever products you're selling should be connected to the product. Can you just tell me in the chat box, what is your number one service that you are selling? Whether it's courses, consulting, coaching, or is it like insurance? Is it like manufacturing? What is that one product or service that you're actually selling to your clients? Give me in the chat box. You're helping people with loans, awesome. You're helping people with editing, that's amazing. You're helping people with real estate. You're helping people with real estate, that's good. I can see loan, insurance, SaaS products, consulting OS, consulting operating system, expert witness this, e-commerce, CPaaS, SaaS, software, automobile, web development, marketing, coaching classes, AI documentation product strategy, helping people with loans, platform for exports. That's nice, exporting business. Education consultants, brilliant. And then we have like contracts and claims, superb. Right? Every single of your client whom you are helping right now, if you are helping them without having a product, then eventually you are actually helping them with something else that's not going to survive. The path one is to build your own. So if you're doing like a product, you're helping with a service, is to own the product that is delivering the service. Now to do that, you can either go and hire a development team or you can vibe code a platform. If you're a technical person, even you don't know how to code, but still you can give some prompts and build an application. But the problem with building any application on Lovable or Bolt or Replik or Chef or multiple vibe coding tools today is that there are three downsides. One is it's a prototype ready, but it's not a production ready. You can't really scale it up on a very bigger scale because there's a lot of DevOps required in the backend. Let's say you have your servers, you have your database, like there's going to be a lot of bulk things that you might do. So your system should be able to handle all this. That's the first downside. You can't be able to do that 100% as of today using a vibe coding. Like 1,000 people come on your platform, it'll crash. But how to maintain the traffic? How do you optimize that? How to maintain the cost? These are the things which is a challenge initially when you do it. Second one, it's expensive and unreliable. Like it's not cheap. You go pay for every credit that you give. You want to like fix some feature, you end up spending, let's say, 3,000 rupees, 5,000, $100, $200. So you end up spending without knowing a lot of hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Right? And third one is about you need a team to monitor it. You cannot say that I'm just going to be a single person, vibe coder tool, and I'm going to sell it. Don't even take a risk because it's going to be a matter of your challenge where you can't solve it tomorrow if anything got stuck. Right? These are the downsides if somebody decides I want to go with that. Maybe in the future at one point it could be good, but the point is like this is a one way to do it. So if somebody is slightly technical, you already know this angle, then great. You can go on, build your product, go and give them and solve it, which can be maybe 10% or 20% of them. The rest of the 80% is like I don't need this headache because I don't know how to maintain the application. If something goes down in night 2 o'clock, 2 a.m., who's going to solve it? Like I don't need this headache. So that is where we came with a community, which is called a community way of building a SaaS product. We said that what if we can build a product which is for the community, which hundreds of them use it and their clients use it, and our work will be only to develop the product so that you can actually use it and you can grow it. We can listen to problems, what business owners have problems, we can keep improving. And that is where we launched this in 2024. Right, that is where we eventually started scaling. And once we had the community way, the launch of SaaS Universe happened. So how did we come into a point was how we served businesses earlier. We told we'll step back one. We'll just focus on helping people to build a business like us because we walked the path already. We know how to do this. So let's only help businesses who are consultants, coaches, service providers, or somebody who's looking to start a digital business. For them, we will show the pathway on how to build it. And that is where the evolution of SaaS Universe happened. And how it basically works is this, right? So we built this community here, which is focused on product, which is based on a SaaS product. Okay, SaaS product is what? Software as a service. Now, if you're a consulting coach, you can include that and you can scale up your business because even my business scaled the moment I added SaaS. So once you add this, people look at you not as a for your time, but they pay for the product. The moment they add for the product, you can charge them high ticket. Right? So SaaS Universe is where as a community builds the product here and it gives to you as in your brand name. Like you can go ahead, brand it on your own name and you can sell it. I'll give a quick example since I'm actually telling you so you can actually see. There's a company called Growtor.com. Okay, these are our existing members. Okay, one of them I'm showing you here. They have their own software business. They have their own agency. So they're into digital business. They help businesses to automate leads, get leads, and all of that angle in digital services. So they built an entire website where the entire product, what they're using here, can you see here? This product is where it is being leveraged from the community. So the whole community which they are a part of is already built the product. Now this product has shop builder, this product has CRM, this has a landing page builder, automation workflow. Even if you imagine to build something, that is already here. So the best part is you don't have to build it from scratch, but you can just put your logo, your domain, and you can start selling for this. This is exactly how I started my journey. When I started, I didn't want to get into the trap of building because I know I can't really make revenue if I'm not building a good product. And putting so much of resources, maybe I didn't have access to it. So rather I choose, let me step in and build something and use and leverage that. Leverage is what? Take advantage of that. So this is where today hundreds of agencies and digital marketers, freelancers are implementing this. There's another brand called AutomationTitan.in. Okay, this is also one of our existing members, just like you. They're a digital expert, and what they're doing is they are giving a lot of services. What are the services? It is, let's say, done for you automation setup, website and funnel building. It's lead generation and ad setup. You see that? Like every step by step. So they have people talking so good things about them. Look at this. Automation Titan, I was doing everything manually, messaging clients, sending Zoom links, chasing payments. It was exhausting. Okay, Harish and his team. Harish is the founder of this company. Okay, automatically I can focus on that and not the tech part. So he's a yoga. You see that? He runs a yoga institute and coaching, and he's able to like run his yoga business here. If you look at here, it's like UX Flexi, Noida. So you can see what this digital marketing agency has to say. Similarly, there are many people who are implementing, leveraging right now to go ahead. This is what is Harish. So he also got awarded for 10 lakh rupees in the shortest amount of time. Okay, so we kind of gave an award on how to scale that. Right. So if you look at here, this is where your entire product can be sold to the clients. So you who are doing amazing work. There are a lot of them who've joined this momentum, and this was one first year summit. Okay, this was less than 12 months. With less than 12 months, we had a lot of people who already crossed that big revenue of 10 lakh rupees or 1 crore. You can see here, this is 1 crore award. This is a 10 lakh award. So this time when we do it, we'll have a lot of 1 crore award winners, because that's the potential of what you can actually build a business on. So I'm going to take you into the world's biggest all-in-one marketing and sales system. Now, this system is built not from a developer, not from a software company, because this is built by a digital expert who's walked the path. I have been in this space, understood what the problems are, and we said, like, let's build one operating system which can actually solve a lot of problems for every marketing agency, every business, no matter which industry they're in. The biggest problem is what? Marketing and sales. Let's cover these two things, marketing and sales, and let's give it. So if you're ready for practical learning, okay, which I'm going to show you, like the real tools, real systems. If you're ready for it, type IR in the chat box. I'm ready. I'm going to give you the entire practical walkthrough on how you can implement this, how you can get started, what to sell, how much should you charge, and how can you actually build a real business out of this. Okay, which I'm going to show you, like awesome. I come to all the questions later, Bhagirath. Okay, so just don't message right now. Okay, I'm going to give you all the questions by end of this. Can I have a commitment from all of this? If yes, give me a yes in the chat box. Okay, please don't ask questions in between. If I start answering, you'll actually not end up learning what I'm actually sharing with you. So all your questions will come to the last. Okay, so that you can go ahead and do that. Awesome. I come to all the questions later. Awesome. I'll come to all these points later. So let's focus on the product right now. Because see, this is not about what we are doing at this point. This is not about how we are implementing. This is also about how you can be a part of this, how you can go and implement. Like, how can you change the way your business is working, right? So those of you are asking me, how many of them are there? How does it work? I'm just going to quickly go here, click on Black. We call it as Black Label Agency. Text. Okay, if that is crazy, give me a crazy in the chat box. Just type crazy. It's not one or two, there are hundreds. I'm showing you WhatsApp groups literally. For each one of them, there's a WhatsApp group where a team is building and helping them. So take off that mind that if you're wondering like how many people are there, how is it implementing, it's going extremely big. There are people who are making multiple thousands, lakh crores, but that doesn't mean that you will be able to do it at this point. Okay, so you need to follow exactly the same process which I'll give you. And with that, you should be able to 100% implement that without any doubt on this. Okay, so let's get started with, okay, my voice is clear. Okay, I'm going to walk you through a product that the world needs. Okay, so what we did was, we're like, this is amazing, so let's build something that the world needs. And that is where the practicals came in. So we decoded only 8 systems that business owner requires. There's nothing more. There's only 8 systems. If you can sell to a business owner, the business owner is going to literally pay you money every single month. I'm going to walk you through the 8 systems. Take a notepad, write it down. These are going to be extremely important. I don't want you to learn how to use the software. I don't want you to learn how to use the system. I want you to just understand, because learning is going to be there. When you have your journey to implement this, you will walk through step by step, which I'll show you how you can implement, and you can go through also. The first thing is about landing pages and websites. This is never going to die, because no matter what business you're in, you also came through what landing page, right? You went to a page like this, you read like, you don't need another skill, you need a product. And you read this, you went and clicked on this workshop, you entered the name, email ID, phone number, and you opted in. Now, how do you build these websites? How do you build these landing pages? You can do this either using, let's say, WordPress, or there are many funnel building softwares, right, that you use it. But I'm going to show you how you can become one of those companies, because you can build your business and you can sell it, right? How do you get started as a SaaS entrepreneur? Everybody put your hat as a SaaS entrepreneur right now. You're no longer just a service provider, but you are elevating yourself, where you go and meet somebody, you tell that this is my brand and this is my company. And this is what we have an automation system, and we help businesses solve these problems. The positioning changes overnight. You'll be way above any other marketer, any other freelancer. And when you come in here, all you can do is to go and set up your agency account. We call it agency account. You can call it SaaS brand or whatever you want. Now, in the agency account, what you do is you will have sub accounts. That means every client who's going to pay you money is each of these accounts. Let's say a scenario. Let's go here. Okay, let's check out Grotor itself. Okay, what is the pricing that they're able to sell this product at? That is 4,999 per month. Now, in the agency account, what you do is, how much they're selling AI with? 7,000 rupees. They go to yearly package, they're selling 50,000 rupees, 72,000 rupees. That means these are people are paying because people know that it's going to cost money. But you cannot put a value to maybe just a IP thing. So you need a product also to back it up. So once it's added here, every account becomes your revenue generation for you. So you can actually generate revenue from this. And in that, you can straight away go here to finance, connect your own payment gateway. Can you see this? Connect your payment gateway, go simply to plan product, go and create a product like this. In this, you can go and set up your pricing. You can tell, I'm going to sell my monthly plan at 6,000 rupees. I'm going to sell my monthly plan at 12,999. I will sell my yearly plan at 39,999. That's it. You decide the price. Okay, I will surely suggest you what is the best price. But the point is that you will have people paying you for product, not for your time. That's a greasy part, right? Now, once you set it up, the plan is ready. So people can come here. And if somebody wants to like go and pick this up, they can directly go here, use the checkout page. And once the checkout page is here, they can complete their payment. You see that? They can go here, click on the name, email ID, phone number. They click on pay now. And once it's completed, they can go ahead and complete their payment and enter it. And once they create, that is where the sub account comes in. Now let's switch gears on about how your client can use this. Your client can use a lot of features that's inside. It's more like a large SaaS model. Now, why is it so important? Because this becomes a part of any business. Once they start using it, let me tell you that they'll never be able to leave this. The stickiness of the product is so crazy that once they start implementing for let's say 2 months, 3 months, you will have a client for the next 5 years. Because they don't have anything similar or they can't even imagine living without this. This becomes literally their oxygen, right? And once your client starts using it, the first part is a landing page. So what we've done here is for your client, we have multiple dashboards here, which is lead generation, lead management, lead automation. If you want to run a business, there's only 3 parts that you require. One is to generate inquiries. Second is to manage that inquiries properly. Third one is to automate those inquiries. WhatsApp, email, workflows, all that stuff. If you just understand these three parts, right, you will end up serving a lot of customers. And many people are waiting only for generating leads, managing leads, automating leads. So what we've done here is you can go ahead and click on sites. So sites is a feature basically within the platform. Now you can go create any number of funnels that you require. Now you can either create from scratch or you can use the template library. So we have a lot of template library. Let me show you one of them. Okay, look at these templates. The templates which are ready for you to use and sell look like this. Can you see that? Just go here, add your image, add your thing, enter your hook line, and you're done. And there are many templates like this. For example, let's say you're running a webinar funnel. Go here and there are templates which are available, which are ready to use like this. You see that? And some of the best templates, like you would have seen a lot of people running for different industries, different things. Like you're running your marketing agency or probably you have a summit. So I can create a new funnel, I can name it, that's it. Now this is not for you to use. This is what you're going to give it to your clients. Now your clients are like, oh, this is crazy, I can build websites here. No hosting, nothing, because all hosting is going to happen here. So you don't have any extra charges, nothing, so that you don't have to worry on the hosting part. Everything is already on the platform. So your clients have zero hosting. They can simply click on edit, and now they can go edit anything that they want. They want to edit this text, they can go here and they can say start your business. They want to change the video here, they can double click on this. They can go change whatever images they need, whatever they want to change here. They can go build those here. You want to change the text here. Let's say you want to add a link. You can click on the link where you want to like redirect them, and from here you can see every single step that you can do is also manual. Plus you also have an AI to build this. That means you can straight away go here and you can give a prompt and it'll build a website for you. Okay, let's build a very simple website. Okay, let's go here from blank page. Let's enter this. Okay, let's create here. Okay, I'm just going to give a one-line sentence. Build me a website for a dental clinic, which is called as Super Special Dental Clinic, based out of New York, and use a combination of white and green, make it dark mode, light mode, and have all the sections as required for a dental clinic. This is my official website. That's it. I'm just like dictating what I want. I'm just going to go here, make it easier. So I don't want to like take too much time to build it. And I go click on enter. So now basically what I did was I go onto this platform, which you're going to own as your own product. Like how Grotor is having Automation Titan. Like you'll have your own brand name. In the own brand name, your logo, your domain, and people can actually build websites there. By what? Just prompting to the AI. Just giving a prompt, build my website, and forget it. It takes about 2-3 minutes so that they can go ahead, build it, and use it of their own. So they can just give prompting telling, change this image, change the video, change the color of this, change the page of that. Now this is so brilliant that we can actually do that, but still anyway, it involves credit. So you can use your own credit LLMs to use that, or you can use a credit based, which is like a part of the process. Now you can even do one more amazing thing is create your own funnel from scratch. So what we've done a hybrid model. You see that? This is where I'm giving a prompt where you can build through prompt. If not, you can simply go here, find out elements. Under the elements, you can find pre-built sections. Can you see that? Let's say I want to build a website. I'm just going to go here. I'm going to take a simple navigation bar here. You see that? And second one I'm going to use is maybe a hero section. So I'll hover here to see what kind of hover is showing me here. Let me go here, image left. Okay, I'm going to go with something image right. See that? It's ready to use. Now I can scroll down, maybe media, I want to use gallery. I'm going to go here, check out this. And let's say I'll use this one. Okay, so I can go to the bottom, user gallery. Okay, how to edit that, I'll show you just in a bit. And how it works. Like a lot of websites have this, right? Like how does it work? I drag and drop it here. And once drag and drop is done, let's say I want pricing. So I have 3 pricing for my software. Maybe I can just scroll here, enter here, 3 pricing table ready. No need to build. Okay, and after that, I can go here to my footer and put it in the bottom. And once it's done here, I can just publish this. And my website is ready. I just need to change the text. Let's say I want pricing. So I have 3 pricing for my software. Just drag and drop and your website is ready in a couple of minutes. If this is super simple, type okay, and after that, I can go here to my footer and put it in the bottom. And once it's done here, I can just publish this and my website is ready. I just need to change the text here. You see that? Just drag and drop and your website is ready in a couple of minutes. Okay, and after that, if this is super simple, type S in the chat box. If this is simple to build for you, if you know how to drag and drop, build websites, this is how simple it can be. Is my voice clear for all of you? If yes, give me a yes in the chat box. Okay, Tarun, my voice is clear. There's no echo or anything with that. Okay, you can connect your own domain and other stuff also. If this is super right? Simple, awesome. S in the chat box. If this is simple to build for you, if you know okay, how to so now what you can do is you can also change the whole thing if you want. Okay, how do you change it? Let me tell you. Now I can go to my branding and can you see here? I'll make this a dark mode. Okay, one click, and after dark mode, I can change the color combination from purple to maybe pink, and I'll go here. And let me click on this frame. I'll add my image. Let's say I'm using this image here. Okay, and now I can go here, publish this, and within minutes, okay, my web pages, that's your websites, are ready looking like this. The color combination from purple. Yes, I'll come back to all the questions a little later. Okay, we'll go one by one. Okay, I'm going to cover all your questions, not to worry. So once it's here, you can go check this on mobile version, web version, everything. And you can also simply go and connect this to your own domain. Okay, connecting to domain is nothing. Just go to setting, click on domain. You'll see all your domain. If it's not here, you manage domain, connect it. And on real time, your real domain will be connected. You can also have conversion API connected. You'll also have analytics here. So once it's here, you can go right. Like every data that you require will be here. In fact, I'll show you one of the live funnels that we are running. You came through this funnel only, right? Same thing we are running here. If I go to analytics, and let's say I'm going and checking out this month. Okay, so let's say last 1 hour. Okay, 22 views. Okay, if I go into, let's say, last one day, we got 726 views, 409 visits, and 130 opt-ins. That's like a 32% opt-in. That means out of 100 people, every 32 people are registering for the workshop, which is pretty good, right? The speed, the tracking, the conversion API, everything is set here and everything is fully functional. And you can use this by yourself to scale it to any extent. So once this is done, you can build multiple pages saying like a thank you page. Once they register, you can say, thank you so much for registering. And you can have your multiple pages here also. And you can edit manually, you can edit through AI. And the best part is this is one of the most brilliant features that your clients will stay with you. So landing pages and funnels. And the best part is you just need to master it, how to teach people. You either teach them or you build your funnels. You remember I told you, if you can deliver services on your platform, that's where you make money. Now, technically, this is going to be on your domain, your platform, right? So once you deliver this to your clients, right, that is where the true magic comes in. Like a lot of people think like, Karthik, but this SaaS Universe platform, how is it my platform? See, that way we are also hosted on AWS. So I should also think that it's AWS, not me, right? It doesn't work like that. AWS is our backend partners, like our servers, our database, everything is on AWS, like Amazon. We own the platform, right? Similarly, your entire application building is what SaaS Universe does. It's a tech partner, but you are the person who's building your entire business with your payment gateway, with your accounts, with your sub accounts, and you manage it end to end. Okay, that's how we position it. And once you've given a prompt, just look at this. Right now, we gave a prompt, and it took us like hardly a couple of minutes, and you're just looking at this website, which is built here in front of you with just 3 lines of prompt, which has a dark mode, which has a light mode with the entire text with just one prompt. And this is going to be in your branding. Give me one word in the chat box. This is a 3 line what we gave to build a website, and the AI has gone ahead and built an entire website with all the effects, all the things. If this is awesome, type A in the chat box. I'm just opening the chat box. How many of you think this is like super amazing, where you can actually give your clients a tool that can build websites and landing pages like this? Crazy, right? Even you do manually, okay, simply we understand. But 2 to 3 lines of your thing can actually build your entire landing page and websites at this, which is completely optimized on mobile also. It's fully mobile optimized. Right, you can go here, maybe search stock image. I can call this as dental, okay, or I'll call this as doctor. Okay, I click on search. Okay, I've got a doctor here. I can save this image. Just keep looking what happens. Okay, I'm saving one image here of the doctor. I like this image, but the background is also looking decent. Let's say I don't want the background. What I can do is I can actually double click on this image, and the best part is you have something called as remove background. Can you see here? So once you go here, you can remove the background and you can attach that image. But the thing that you can do is your clients can technically launch advertisements on your platform. You see that? You go to ad launcher. Let me show you a live example of that. If I go to ad launcher, I have my campaigns running here real. Okay, so if I say yesterday, you can see that my ad spend, my lead, my cost per lead, what is my data, everything gets synced directly with my Meta, with my Facebook and Instagram. I get to know what is my kind of budget that I'm spending, how much leads am I getting, what is the cost of that. It syncs directly with Meta and sends all the information for me so that I understand how it works. And also, if I want to check out my images, I want to see like how is it performing, I can straight away go connect all my ad accounts. Can you see that? All my creatives which are performing good. For example, cost per lead. I can click on this. I can see which is my highest cost per lead. This campaign, which is spending like 555 rupees per one lead. Okay, this is like spend 1,000 rupees 2 leads. You see that? Like, I can go like low to high now. I can go here. What's my less cost lead here? I can scroll this and I'll be able to see that 91 rupees I've got, 3 rupees I've got a lead here. I've got it like 1 rupee spent here. So you'll be able to manage all your ad creatives, which videos are running, what is your cost, everything in one platform. So that you don't have to go around here and there, but you can track everything in one place. For example, yesterday was 23,182 rupees per lead. My cost per lead was 130 rupees. You see that? That's like technically my click through rate is this, my conversion rate is this. And the best part is you can launch your entire campaign right from this. So even if you go here, let's say you want to reset this. Okay, you can go and reset it here. Okay, how many of you are running ads here and you think it's very important for you? If it's super important, type SI in the chat box. If it's super important, I'm actually going to show you how you can launch a campaign, because launching a campaign is where the true money is. Just type SI in the chat box. Super important. Okay, I can see that like Pradeep tells that, Milind, okay, Tarun, Ira, that's okay. It's super important, right? So what I'll do is it's going to take like about a minute or two, but I'm going to show you how you can launch it so simple without even worrying. Without even worrying like how does it work? Where do I do? How do I launch it? You can straight away do it. The first step is just simply go here, campaign setting, and you can dictate what you want. So basically I can tell AI business workshop, test campaign. Okay, that's going to be my campaign. I'll choose Facebook and my objective is to get inquiries, right? And budget, let's say I'm just going to put like maybe it's my name, Karthik Naidu. Let's open that. Okay, and I find it here. Okay, ad account is done, save it. Step number 1 completed. Okay, now step number 2 is what? Ad set. Now I need to create an ad campaign where I want to sell, let's say, I want to get inquiries for my software, right? So let's do here. Let's say SaaS. Okay, ad set 1. Now what happens? I'll go here. My page is connected. I'll select lead format. I don't want website or maybe website URL. I can bring them to my website. Okay, I can do that. Audience, I'll say 22 years to maybe like 48 years. Okay, and after that, you can go here and say where do you want to target. Maybe I'll say I want to target Pune. Okay, Pune is selected. Now I can say I want to target like about 40 kilometers around Pune. And I can say I want to target only business owners. Okay, so I click on business owners and Facebook and Meta gives me small business owners. And now I can go here and put advantage campaign automatic and save it. Second step completed. See that? It's just asking me questions. I'm not doing anything. I'm just answering the question. It's asking me, do you want to go and create a campaign ad set? So I can click on creative here. Okay. And in the creative, what I can do is I can either upload images or I can generate my image. If you're wondering like, how does that work? What I can do is I will show you one of the prompt that we had created. Okay, you'll be able to like learn all these stuff, but I'm going to show you literally how simple it is for you to actually generate an AI image there only. You can use ChatGPT, just ask, give me like a good prompt so that I can create an image. Okay, so I'll copy this prompt. I can go here and say AI image, click on this and standard realistic generate image. I've just given an image here and told that go ahead and generate for me, and directly it will generate AI images using my own platform. So I have like platform credits or maybe a flash image. It directly generates images and gives me here so that I can implement. Let's do this in my test account. Okay. So let's go to create, and here on the third step, let's say I click on this, I go to AI images, I put here this one, I generate the image, realistic. Okay. So the moment I'm clicking on generate the image right now for me, I can go ahead and explain what kind of image I want. Okay. Create a premium, hyper realistic image and all that. Now look at this. I've got a real image, okay, which is generated by AI, which tells AI is changing the world, build a business with AI. I can simply save this to my campaign. I can go browse and I can add this image as my ad creative. See that? I can cancel these. Okay. And I can just keep this image here. And the best part is I generated an image directly here without anywhere going, no ChatGPT, no other places. So you can create your ad creatives within no time, with seconds, by just explaining what it is. Four or five images and launch a campaign within no time. And imagine business owners like getting access to these. Now they are like crazy. They're like, this is amazing for me. And now once this is completed here, you can go ahead and write minutes, right? Like right in front of you. I just told like messages, everything. Now the campaign is launched successfully. Look at this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll refresh, you'll find the seventh one. Okay, which is going to be here. Can you see that? Right? I see a campaign here. So now I can go to this campaign. I can click on this ad set. Okay, on a real time, I'm able to see that I was able to launch a campaign from this. Right? So if you see the image here, what we launched in campaigns, and you click on this campaign here, all your images, whatever you've launched here, will be live on your account within no time. That means people don't have to log in here, be complicated, nothing. Even if you go to the ad set and other things, whatever you launched from your campaign, right, with a simple step. See, digital school here, we also put a budget, right? So we put a budget that wasn't that, but basically you can add a budget. You can put a workshop images here. And once your images are here, it will pick the same thing. Join live workshop, automate leads, everything, and your ads can be launched. And the best part is you can generate AI images, and just not that, you can also generate AI videos. Look at this. And these are the things not for you to just use it. I'm showing you that you can sell it as your own product. That's the crazy part, right? Now, if I go here to AI videos, I'm just going to play some of them for you. Okay, we've created earlier also, so that you can just listen to them. We'll not create now. It takes about 2 minutes. I can just click on this, and there was a video that was already created. Let's play this.
AI is changing the world. Many use it, but few build businesses with it. Click the link, register now.
No person, nothing. Simple UGC style. Look at that. Like, I'll go to the third video here. Okay, let's play this.
Most business owners are stuck figuring out how to adapt to AI. At Digital, we automate it all under one platform. Join now.
And go to the next one. Okay, and look at this.
Everyone is learning AI, but nobody is building a business with it. The AI Business Workshop shows you 15 ways to generate recurring revenue. Register now.
How many of you realize that building a business with an ecosystem like this is going to just get easier? And how many of you realize that this is probably the most powerful way of building a business? If that's a yes, give me a yes with a lot of S in the chat box. Imagine you launching, running your business, launching your ads, creating images, creating videos, putting the ads down in minutes, okay, which could have taken you literally like months together, weeks together to figure out how to do it. You don't have to leave your screen literally. And the best part is we've actually built everything from scratch. All this is built from scratch, which is available for you to build and scale it up. And this is going to be your own brand name. How many of you are actually feeling excited to position this as your own product and sell it? Type FE in the chat box. I want to see a lot of you actually going and building. Thank you so much, Sundaraj. I really appreciate that. Eighth wonder. Just type FE in the chat box. How many of you are like really like feeling excited that you can not just deliver services now, but you can really think on building businesses where you can charge business owners? Like you can charge them 20,000 a month, 10,000 a month, 30,000 a month, just for these things. Right? This is not about you using it. Now think about it. If you can help launch ads like this, where you just need to select city, radius, some good targeting, put some 200 rupee budget, 300 rupee budget and launch your campaigns, people are just going to like get into your ecosystem. People are like, okay, I'm ready to pay 10,000. I'm ready to pay 20,000. Hire a digital marketer, maybe at 15, 20,000 and take the help of him, tell him to maintain the accounts and keep hiring clients. Like there are many of them who've actually implemented this. So I'm giving you like a most proven formula. The third one is OmniChat. Now this is where your entire chat interface of ecosystem comes into one single place. What do you need to run a business? The first thing you require to run a business is email. Check. That means it's already here. All you need to do is go to App Store. Your clients also, they can also go here, click on SMTP. They will get something called Brevo. So this gives you about good emails at about 200, 300 emails free per day. Okay, which is like extremely good enough for any business, right? They can just go create a free account. They can come back and connect this and that's it. There's nothing to worry. Email sorted. Second thing, they need WhatsApp. WhatsApp official business API. They can click on this. They can go to setup and from setup, you just click on add. It will ask you set up your own billing. That means Meta gives you an option to connect your own billing. You don't have to buy credits, nothing. Just connect your own billing account and start using it. It's like we are like iPhone, you're like your own SIM card. Now let's say you want to use maybe a credit line, right? Like you don't have an account of your own, then you can use our credit line. You want to use maybe a coexisting app. That means your existing business app can connect here and you can start using. You can have like multiple ways. And the best part is all of this. If you're thinking like, Karthik, this is amazing, but I don't know how to use all this. You know what? We have created a dedicated training section here, module by module. Can you see here? How to learn to create a form. If you want to learn how to send a WhatsApp template, how to create a WhatsApp template, there is a dedicated video created by a team member. And the best part is you can go watch that video, which doesn't have any brand name. It's a common brand name. Even you can use these videos by copying this Loom link. This is a Loom basically. Copy this link, put it on your community, put it to people who are asking you, I don't know how to use WhatsApp. Can you help me? Best part is just forward this link to them and forget it. This video explains them everything and there's already all the trainings that you require and even your clients require. How many of you find this is going to be very helpful? Type H in the chat box. Because you giving a platform is not the main thing, right? Your clients also using the platform, they're learning the features, they don't know how to use it. You cannot sit and train everyone. The best part is you have ready-made white label videos. My team has recorded that. My team member records like literally all the trainings so that you can use those videos, send it to your clients, they can see and do it themselves. Your new employee comes in, give them this video, tell them go learn everything. So you technically don't even have to worry about how to train anybody because they're already trained and they can have access to this, right? This is where you can build all of these important things. And once it's having here your OmniChat, you can connect your WhatsApp into this WhatsApp official business API and you can send templates. You can send single send, you can have knowledge. Let me show you my real account. This is our real account, which we send to campaigns. If I go to WhatsApp, this is the number you received my message from, right? 7,307,338,674,2,724. This is my number where we send reminders. What we did, we went to template, we went and created a thing. Join now. You see that? We created, this got approved. And after creating, what we did was we went and sent a bulk campaign to you. Simple. Can you see here? Like this is where we are live. So now if I go here and click on 11th August 6:45, I click on this. I know out of 9,000 contacts which we sent, there were 3,948 validated numbers, 3,100 messages were delivered, 723 were read. So these are where it delivers based on Meta's delivery. So Meta will decide whether I can deliver to the inbox or no, because Meta has a lot of policies and everything. So you get the most transparent way. So even if I go to 1 hour to go, you can see here 5,934 messages because we sent first time, right? Now what happened? Meta looks into, okay, today is the day I'll go here. It will send the more messages. I go to VR Live, it's going to be here. So you can track every message leaving your platform in bulk campaign. You can also track that through inbox. You see here? If I go to my inbox, I can see all the messages. Okay, every single message that you can see here. Okay, you can go ahead and check out. Like this is my number. Like let's say go here. All my reminders that we are sending to anyone, right, is going to be here. And let's say somebody puts a stop. It's like unsubscribe. It will automatically stop here. You see that? Like we sent reminders and he said stop. The system understands the moment stop comes in, it turns off the WhatsApp official. So there's not going to be a next WhatsApp official that goes to him. Just like unsubscribe button. But all the reminders which were sent to him is already available here. And you can track everything. You can understand which client is it, what's the name, what's the email ID. Say a chat widget, right? You go onto a website and you build your own chat widget because this is something that most of the businesses require. And this chat widget, whatever you have here, if somebody messages on chat widget, it comes in box. Somebody messages on WhatsApp, comes to your inbox. Somebody messages on email, comes to your inbox. Somebody later like Instagram, every single channel that you're looking at is going to come into one place. And the best part for your business is that your clients can get all the messages in one place. They can connect like multiple numbers and they can start using their official API and they can implement that. That's exactly where the Omni chat and everything once comes into one place. And also with this, we have something which is the brain. We call this as the brain. And this is where the entire game changes. Okay, the brain is where you power this with AI. Let me cover that. Okay, so this is going to get very, very interesting. Okay, you can actually sell this as a service itself. You can go to a small business. I'll show you what is the output first. Okay, then we'll talk. You see that? Karthik Naidu Ventures allows you to white label it. Here are the 5 steps to build your business. And on a real time, you can go ahead and use these messages. That means all this information is not coming randomly. There is a knowledge base that we have uploaded. If you go to our AI brain, go to support, you will see that there is a full documentation that we have uploaded about our business. Let's say you want to upload about your business. You can simply say add knowledge. You can go here and tell anything you want. And then, for example, let's say we are helping a lot of businesses who are in the digital space to automate, get their clients and build their business to a whole new level. So I just paste this. Now you can structure this with AI. You see that? Like you can